Welcome to my $100,000 stock experiment, year 2, week 47, ending March 6, 2020. This isn't an endorsement to purchase any stocks that I bought, nor an endorsement to purchase stocks in general. I'm on a mission to become a great growth stock investor. Watch me on my journey, learn from my mistakes, and celebrate my successes. The S&P 500 had a super volatile week, but it actually went up 0.6%. I like to draw lines on my chart that help me identify areas that I think are areas of resistance and areas of support. 2 weeks ago, I drew that green line at 33.45. I wanted to see the S&P 500 index stay above that point, but it dropped below it and continued dropping down. This week, I added that dotted purple line. I'd like to see it get above 31.37. And then I have that 3,000 mark, which was from 7/26/2019. And that's another area to watch to see if it can get above that and hold above it. And if it continues to fall, I have my blue lines from March 22nd, 2019 and February 8, 2019 that I would use for areas of resistance or support. This index typically has less than a 1% swing from low to high percentage-wise. Back at number 1, the beginning of this 1-month period, you can see short little bars that are all less than 1%. Then at number 2, we had 3 days where it had over a 1% swing. Now at number 3, we're having wide swings, all the way from 2.4% up to 5.4%, and that's been going on for several days. The swing from the high to the low is typically less than 1% for the S&P 500, but we've had 3 periods in the last 6 months that have had a high swing range. Back in September 20th, 2019, all the way to October 11, 2019, we had a 16-day period where we had multiple days that were over 1%. Those are shown in the yellow there at number 1. Then in January of this year, from the 24th to February 3rd, at number 2, we also had several days of price swings over 1% from the high to the low, and 1 day in there that was over 2%. And now at number 3, you can see that we've had 9 days in a row where the price swing has been over 2%. Those are the pink ones. Down at number 4 is showing increased volume that corresponds to this number 3 time frame. We don't have any other volume in this 6-month period that looks like number 4. The Russell 2000 is also showing volatility. And you can see the bars that I've set on this one all the way back from September 6, 2019, all the way down at 1517. And most recently, I put it at 1706 on February 14, 2020. I'll be using these lines to gauge the health of the index as it goes back up, or if it continues to drop, I may have to add some more lines. The Volatility Index went as high as 54 this week. It closed at 41.94. This is way high for me. I like it to be between 12 and 16. And I put a new line this week at 24. So it's the purple dotted line. If the index starts to close below that, then I'll start looking at charts and trying to identify some stocks I might want to buy. But right now I'm out. This is way too volatile for me. This is the benchmark for year 2, week 47, showing the value of $100,000 over that time period. The S&P 500 is all the way up to 111,899, and the Melissa Method portfolio is up to 144,445. Mine is flat from last week because I'm 100% cash, and the S&P 500 went up slightly less than $700. The year-to-date change for the S&P 500 is a negative 8%. You can see that in the purple. And the year-to-date for the Melissa Method portfolio is down 0.25%. In the green, the S&P 500 in the year 2 for my year 2 portfolio is up 2.2%, and the Melissa Method is up 18.4%. My weekly plan is basically to look for signs of market recovery. Thanks for watching. Keep an eye out for my next episode, or better yet, subscribe to my channel, The Melissa Method. Don't forget to hit the bell if you want an alert when I post a new episode.